One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cardinals will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Toledo's offense will get the ball first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Trying play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Rockets will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Louisville's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, it's Moss. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the run, it's Tourney. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rockets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rudolph. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. To the ground with the back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit.
Number 1 on the field goal.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Handoff from the gun. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to Brown. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He's loose. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Boom. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged out of the air. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Rudolph. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Gleason. Snagged in the middle. It's Rudolph. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Quickly complete. Good, solid tackle. And the Cardinals need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Slithers into space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw. It's Gleason. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He wants to throw it again. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quarterback on the keeper. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll run play action. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Moss. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Spins away from the defense. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Moss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They boot it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
And the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. Lost to throw again. Works the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Rockets have moved it inside the 20. Takes the handoff. It's Tourney. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Throwing right. He caught it. Touchdown, Toledo. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick completion on the out. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Andrews. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grab near the marker, it's Lacey. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Brown has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes a connection. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking for a crease, it's Watson. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting a sack.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And he uses There's the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rockets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Short gain on the play before he slides. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. They'll go to the ground. Got some room in under the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Louisville! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the grab, and there's room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rockets want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
Looking downfield, it's Gleason. With the catch, it's Christian. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going up top again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holly. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rockets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. He's got it and still on his feet. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. And he won't come close to the goal line after the catch. How about that stop as the defense takes over? Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for a man, it's Moss.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.